Hello, whoever's watching. Hey, how are you? I'm going to teach about auras and their color meanings. How are you today, Melissa? Hello, today I'm going to be teaching about aura colors. So if you want to grab a pencil and paper so you can learn about auras and their colors, their meaning, I'm going to be teaching today. Hi, Tracy. How are you, beautiful? Hello. So I'm going to wait to a few more minutes and then I'm going to start teaching. Hello, Tidbits. We're going to be teaching today about auras and their colors, the meanings of it. They said I could start at 7:10, so I'm just letting... I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. Spirits is changing my diet. It's like now if I eat certain foods, I'm starting to get sick. So that means I'm... They let me enjoy meat for a minute. Now I'm back to where they don't want me eating meat anymore. Every time I eat meat, I get sick to my stomach. So I guess that healing phase is over. They always doing something. So I hope everybody's tomorrow we enter into Leo season tomorrow. So a lot of y'all are going to be affected by the Lion's Gate. Hola, mija, ¿cómo estás? A lot of us is going to be affected by this Leo stuff. Yeah, being kind of tired. A lot of y'all probably feeling tired, thinking about the past and things like that. So, Mia, we're going to be teaching about aura colors and their meaning. Yeah, I'm going to miss that chicken. So, what else is going on before I start at 7:10? They want me to start at 7:10. Is there anything? ¿Por qué? ¿Por qué estoy cansado? A lot of y'all are releasing the past too. A lot of y'all are really releasing the past. All right. Oh yeah. But pretty soon that's gonna change, Mija. That's definitely gonna change. Just hold on. It's gonna change. It's gonna change. So let me get started because I know this is a weekday. Auras. Aura tells a lot about us. Auras tell a lot of colors about us. For those I mentored, yeah, because you need more living things in your vessel. Oh, okay. That was your ancestors, Melissa. That mixture I gave you, that was for your ancestors. So I don't know, all those that mentoring me, I teach y'all to look at something and you can see the background. So, hola, brother Bubba. So when you stare at somebody or a tree, anything living has auras. A plant can give off an aura. Animals can get off an aura. You can give off an aura. Trees can give off auras. Things like that. Your fruits and vegetables are still alive. They can give off an aura too. So when you stare at someone, stare at something, and then glance and then close your eyes and reopen, you'll start seeing the aura of someone. That's their energy. Now, when you see a brick red around someone, they are, how can I put this? They very angry. They reacting out of angry. That's what they are. They very angry right now. So you see red. When you see a crimson color, that means they are projecting out of loyalty. That person is very loyal, very loyalty. When you see pink, when someone's aura is giving off a pink, that means they're very cheerfulness. The color pink means cheerful. Rose means self-love. So if you see me and I'm radiating a rose aura, I'm in my self-love moment. A lot of y'all might see pinkish green, which means you in that self-love. And pinkish green does make like a rose color. The color orange is they are joy and have a lot of vitality. So their solar sacral, they are projecting out of their solar uh, chakra. When you see yellow, their sacral chakra is a lot of wisdom, creativity, and they're spiritual. All right. These are aura colors that we're talking about if y'all new to here. When you see a grayish yellow, they focusing out of fear. That means that person is dealing with fear. They have a lot of fear. When you see green, that means jealous, envy type. Also, they projecting out a lot of jealousy and envy. Okay, a lot of deception. Um, Pale green means healing power. So if you start seeing orbs too of a pale green, that means healing. Green means healing. Grayish green means pessimism, envy. Blue is spiritual, imaginative, intellectual. Blue, like you're going to start seeing different orbs too when you take pictures or something like that, or you see videos of people got an orb. Those color orbs mean the same thing. A grayish blue is you're thinking of the past. You keep going back to the past. You won't leave the past alone. So you like projecting a grayish blue. Ice blue means you're very intelligent. All right. Purple, you are radiating spiritual power, royalty, spiritual power. Orchid is like uh you have a lot of ideas. You got, it's like a, when you see an orchard, it's like you might as well say that person got a light bulb above their head. They constantly thinking, they in their head, things like that. White means you are a guru. You are a master of everything. That is your highly spiritual. Is rarely seen. You see a lot of Tibetan monks and stuff. Someone that does a lot of yoga normally gets white. But when you see someone's aura is white, they in their godlike consciousness. They are a master in everything. When you see black, that means depression and death. That person is knocking on death's door. Things like that. Also, if you laying in bed and all of a sudden you see a black orb go across you, someone's doing black magic witchcraft on you. Okay. Um, Brown means earthy. You connecting to earth, you getting in touch with your earthy side. Your root chakra is really red, but brown means root chakra too. Dull brown is low energy. So if you see someone's aura is a dull brown or very dull, that means they vibrating out of low energy. Gray means fear, boredom, and a lot of anger. Gold is pure knowing and intuition. So when you see someone that has like a whitish gold, that is pure knowing and intuition. Silver. Silver is similar to gold. Uh, it's like you manifesting, you in your manifesting mode when you see silver. Peace, peace, peace. We're talking about the auras and the colors meaning. Okay, what did I go too fast? Y'all have to remind me if I go. White and yellow is a combination of both. White and yellow is a combination of both. It's like you at your spiritual peak with the ascended masters, and then you'll go back to yellow is your creativity. It's a mixture of both. You can have a mixture of both. All right. Silver is you in your manifestation area. So if you see someone is in their silver. They are in their manifestation. They're very spiritual. You are a manifester. Let me know if I'm going too fast. You're going to start seeing, as you get more and more, when you start seeing things, when you close your eyes, sometimes y'all can see the color that y'all are radiating from. Sometimes the room is, when I close my eyes, it's bright white. That's how I know I'm at there with Ascended Masters. When I go up into Akashi Records, it's always white light. So each light is different. So when you start doing orbs and you start seeing orbs, not doing orbs, but when you start seeing a lot of orbs, that's the color of them. And majority y'all see the greenish blue color, which means healing. All right. It's spiritual healing. What else did I miss? Did y'all need anything? Tell me and I'll go back. So that is auras, because y'all really need to know the meaning, because I know a lot of people, they say, what does this green orb mean? What is this? What is that? Okay. But remember, if you start seeing black, or you laying there and it seems like a black thing went over you, that is someone getting ready to attack you with some stuff. They doing some black magic or witchcraft to you. So they want you to know. Also, if you see like a person with a black aura, that means they get ready to cross over, or like a darkish gray color, that means they get ready to cross over too. Any questions so far? Any spiritual questions? I apologize for Monday. Like I said, I'm mentoring a lot. I'm getting pulled a lot. A lot of y'all should have got y'all little kits. I know 3 people done got their kits so far. Any other questions you want to know about auras or things like that? If you just stare at your hand, after a while, you see the outline of the aura on your hand. You can see if you stare at it, where your eyes get tired, and then you'll look away. Because I can see my aura now. By staring at myself, I can see my aura. Any questions? I know I talk fast. Ancestor kit. The ancestor kit is a kit that it comes with money and a candle and a soap to help you connect with your ancestors. That's what the ancestor kit is. It should be in the description. If you read the description, it will tell you what's it for. It's to connect with your ancestors. Everything you see in that picture is what you get. I'm not going to read your aura. This is a teaching class. I'm not doing any readings. So I'm not going to read your aura. This is to help you, know any, questions about it. If you want any other spiritual questions. Yes. Green with envy. Yes, ma'am. Okay. This is teaching. Y'all got to understand, I'm more than just a reader. I'm a teacher too. Sometimes I get tired reading. I like to teach because y'all need to know so y'all can do it yourselves. Yes, that's what that means, green with envy. Especially when you're around people that is your enemies and stuff. It's very good to read their aura. That's how you scan. Remember, everything is energy. The earth is always moving. Energy is always moving. It never stops. Okay? When you die, your body goes to dirt, but your souls go back and it lives forever. Energy. That's why a lot of these kids are old souls. Some of these children, they be talking about how they were in another lifetime, how many kids, you know, Hello, Journey. We was talking about auras in different colors, and it's going to save. So what you missed, you can still go back and look. But that's what that means. A lot of y'all really need to start scanning. Also, some of y'all are very intuitive with y'all stomach. That's why when y'all get around a lot of people, you feel sick to your stomach, or your stomach's in knots, or your stomach feel like it's seasick. It's because your body is telling you that person is not right. Y'all really need to start paying attention to y'all energy. All right. A lot of y'all going to be affected during this Lions portal. Like I said, it starts tomorrow. And it's like a lot of y'all going to get heightened. Your spiritual gifts is going to get heightened. One of them is, like I said, he is very spiritual. Very spiritual. And he's very intelligent. He's an old soul. But yeah. He can see colors too. He can see auras. Start practicing with a tree. You know, like I said, when you connect with your tree, you put your left hand on the trunk. You put your right hand on your heart. You call forth your protection. You breathe and ask the tree to connect with you, to heal, to bond. And then your tree is going to heal you. You're going to get downloads from that tree. The tree will talk to you. The tree will tell you its name. When you start connecting to nature, you start seeing faces everywhere. In the tree trunks, on the sidewalks, you sitting on the toilet, you look down, there's spirit faces in the flooring, in your cabinets, in your drinks. That's how you know you're connecting. Spirits are everywhere. Is there any more questions? And you also know the difference between the right and the left. The right is for giving people healing, giving people energy, giving people love, giving them stuff. The left hand is to take. You drawing stuff from the universe, you taking it. You calling back your power, your energy, your time, your money, subconsciously and up and unsubconsciously. All right, from people, places, things, known and unknown entities or attachments. You got to understand, entities would take your power also. Entities would drain you and take your money and your time. So you have to say that subconsciously and unsubconsciously. Left is to take, right is to give. Yep, because you're connecting. When you close your eyes, Brother Bubba, you'll probably be able to see them a lot too. Me, I'm nosy. I'll be like, hey, who are you? That's how I met my 10th generational grandmother on my mother's side. I met her, and we have bonded since. Like I said, it's going to be a lot of ancestors that you don't know because y'all share the same struggles. Y'all share the same spiritual gifts. She can help you. Yes, faces are everywhere. Everywhere. Sometimes I see it in my food and I'm like, I don't know if I want to eat this, you know. Faces are everywhere. Once you start getting more spiritually in tune, you're going to start seeing like crows follow you, ravens follow you, hawks follow you, turkey buzzers, which are vultures, follow you. It's because you're getting more in tune with spirit, you know. So if your stomach is very sensitive now, it's because they're changing your DNA. Your DNA is being upgraded. So a lot of foods that you used to like is going to make you sick now, or it's going to start tasting funny now. It's because you're going higher and you require different types of food. Yeah, I hear that a lot of people see an owl. I have never seen one. I heard one, but mostly I have a hawk that follows me all the time. Yeah, owls are very nocturnal. They see spirits. Um, your nocturnal vision. A lot of y'all nocturnal vision should be starting to kick in now. Y'all gonna be able to see in the dark. You're gonna be able to see in the spirit realm. A lot of y'all third eye is getting ready to, hola baby girl. A lot of y'all third eye is getting ready to be more sensitive. It's like it's gonna be pulsating because y'all focusing out of y'all third eye now. So a lot of headaches, like tension headaches, is because your third eye is pulsating. So a lot of y'all going to go through a lot of changes starting tomorrow, where you might not be able to sleep. You're going to be tossing and turning, leg pains, because the energy is going back and forth. Your face might be breaking out because of the toxins. Um, yep, sparrows and crows. Crows is a messenger from the underworld. Yep, my eyes been pulsating. I'm starting to get blurry vision. I'm like, no, I know it ain't my eyes, because these prescriptions haven't even been a year yet. So yeah, because they changing my perception. Once again, when y'all meditate, try to get some mugwort. If you're pregnant, do not take it, but mugwort, that's going to help you. So a lot of y'all are getting very sensitive, very sensitive. If you notice that your hair is falling out or your hair been shedding a lot, also spirit is saying someone's working you. Because as your light is getting brighter and you're getting stronger in your spiritual, it's going to be a lot of spiritual attacks. Some of these people follow you online. Some of y'all are getting followed in the astral realm, and they looking for you because your light is very bright. So at this time, you really need to practice amping up your protection. Like I said, you got to imagine yourself a bright light in a bubble, like every 20 to 25 minutes. That's how much you got to do it, because you're getting attacked so much and you're around a lot of gossip, a lot of negativity. It lowers it. So those are parasites. Those are spiritual parasites. If you feel like bugs is crawling in your ear, or you feel like bugs is like on you, those are spiritual parasites. Um, Spray your head with some peroxide. That'll take care of that. If your ears are wet and itchy, clean it with some peroxide. COVID, yeah, you got COVID, Miss Lust, is because you're going through a spiritual death. So I had to slow you down. Once you heal, you're going to feel much better. You're going to feel more enlightened. Sometimes you have to go through this to slow you down. And you're going to realize that this time alone that you need it. This is teaching you how to be alone and heal. So you got a lot to do. But I'm glad you're not in the hospital. Drink some mugwort. Mugwort. Also, you have blockages that's also blocking you from remembering your dreams. That can do it too. Any other questions? You're welcome. Any more questions about the auras? If you follow me on TikTok or Instagram, y'all heard me talk about the star seeds, because a lot of y'all are star seeds, and I spoke upon the Palladians, the Pallades, and Pallades normally are water signs, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Some of y'all that is very fair skin, light skin, things like that. Y'all have a lot of European descent and features. Majority of y'all are Palladians. Palladians are very powerful healers. They good at Reiki, shaman energy, things like that. Yeah, your cat was healing you. Normally, a cat would lay on a part of you that needs healing, that's been hit. So if he lay close to your heart area, he's healing your heart. If he lay on your stomach area, he's healing that part. Yeah, cats are very spiritual. They meditate. They see spirits and everything. Yes, y'all are going through an ascension. So yes, y'all being sick. Y'all shedding the old you. Remember I said Chiron was in retrograde in Aries. So a lot of y'all are saying goodbye to your old self and your new self is being resurrected. A lot of y'all going through a death and rebirth at this time. Like I said, your taste is going to change, your foods, everything. You're being enlightened. So drink lots of water, meditate. Um, this yoga pose where you like this and you got one foot on you and you standing up. A lot of y'all need to do that. I think it's called the flamingo. Flamingos do it. I call it the flamingo thing. I don't know the proper name for it, but you got one foot up and you like this and you balancing on one foot. If you want to lean against the door or the wall to do it and meditate, that's going to help balance you too. A lot of yoga poses is going to help you. Downward dog is going to help you. If you lay on, like you squatting, ladies, you know how you ride a man backwards and you squatting down there and you got your legs open. That's going to help with trauma in your hips. That's a yoga pose. Hello, that's going to help you. A lot of y'all have a lot of trauma. All right. A lot of y'all need to release that trauma from your wounds. So that's going to help a lot. I don't know the name. Frog pose. They said the frog pose. That's what it's called. A lot of y'all going to be, because a lot of y'all are pantheons, a lot of y'all are going to be meeting not only Orishas, y'all going to be, y'all going to be meeting some Lawaz. Lawaz are not deities. Lawaz are spirits. The Orishas are deities. Totally different. You cannot speak to Orishas in any type of cards. No oracle cards, no tarot cards. You cannot hear from Orishas that way. Only way you can hear from Orishas is through cowrie shells and obias. Obias is coconut shells. Four coconuts called obi. That's the only way, that you're going to get questions like, is he for me? If you into the Orishas and you pull a card, that is not the Orishas. The Orishas will not answer you through any divinational cards. All right. Now, Lawaz means law. They spirits. Okay. Totally different. They will come through to you and speak to you in your cards and things like that. A lot of y'all going to get taught by a lot of Lawaz and a lot of Orishas. They have to choose you. You don't have to be initiated. When a spirit chooses you, that's an honor. You should be very happy that they took the time to help you because they took a likeness in you. They took a likeness to you and they like you and they helping you. That does not mean they're your mother or your father. They just happy to help you. So remember, Lawaz are spirits. They're not deities. Orishas are deities. There's over 1,000 and more Orishas and over 1,000 and more Lawaz. Okay? Y'all only hear about so many ones, popular ones, but there's so many that's around you helping you. Any more questions for me? Anything else I can enlighten y'all with? Oh, one moment, please. One moment. I got to show y'all something. I've been promising y'all my drum. This is my drum, right? This is how I talk to Papa Legba, Gimme all of them with my drum. This was made by Ogun and Oshun. They helped me. So when I talk to them and I call them forth, because your ancestors, you're welcome. The ancestors like music. So you can play music to talk to them. You can sing, you know, things like that. This is my drum. So when I do retreats, we're going to dance. We're going to call in the spirits, and y'all going to dance to that. You're welcome, Angel. Any other questions for me? What? Yes, I would say a prayer for them. I would say a prayer for them. I will. Thank you. I would say a prayer as soon as I get off this. I will say a prayer when I go into meditation. That's part of why I was feeling so emotional in my feelings. Any other questions? Okay, let me do some pick of cards and see what's coming on. I'll call for the ancestors. How long? The Gullah Gullah, the Sea Islands. Yes, you're connecting to your Geechee ancestors, Melissa. You have Geechee ancestors. They also dance. You know, they dance. Just like they dance in church, you know, like that. They're dancing with spirits. Spirits mount them. So when you do that, that's why they said to dance. What do they need to know? Okay. For Pal 2. Anything else for Pal 2? For Pal 3? Yeah, there's Geechee in South Carolina. There's Geechee in Atlanta, like Savannah, Georgia. There's Geechee in Florida. There's some Geechee that's in NOLA. Yep. I honor my ancestors and stuff through music. Okay, final word for Pal 3. And it's funny, I played drums when I was in band in school, but it was the percussion type of drums. It wasn't not like the bongo. And it's like, I asked them, I was like, you going to teach me how to play this? They say yes. So they put me in a trance and I play it. People's like, who taught you that? They taught me. You know what I'm saying? They were. I come on here at 7 Eastern. And if you're Central, that's 6. If you Pacific, that's 4. Yep. Hola, beautiful. Final message for Pal 2. Oh, okay. Final message for Pal 2. So, yeah, I talked about auras. This will be saved, so you'll go back and check it on there. I'm just going to pull something right quick and then I'm going to let you go. I'm not going to keep y'all. I like to teach. So if you want me to teach upon something, I can teach upon herbs. I can teach you how to make oils, things like that. I'd be happy to teach y'all. But y'all got to talk to me. I don't want to read all the time because, I have to give my brain a break. It gets like tiresome so much. And then some people like to pull on me a little bit too much. All right, let's see. Okay, for Pal 1, whoever picked Pal 1, you have a divine wisdom. Yes, I can teach on oils. Pal 1, you have divine wisdom. All right, it's like you read and you collect knowledge that you need. You can go through a book and retain what you need, what's most important to you. And whatever is not important to you, you throw it away. That's how you are when you in some teaching groups. You get what your body needs and what else you turn it away. You're very advanced. They want you to continue to study and get a lot of wisdom and knowledge. Your ancestors, you need to connect with your ancestors. They're going to teach you some ancient history, ancient magic. They want you to do old school magic, not this new school shit, because it's not working. Okay? Control your anger. A lot of y'all or a lot of people are doing witchcraft on people because they telling the truth and they in their feelings. You got to understand, people are getting buried, people are dying over the wrong reasons. So it's like you got to do this out of love. All right? You got to start forgiving yourselves. Y'all have to really learn to forgive yourself. It's to set yourself free. On this spiritual journey, everybody wants to jump to the middle and to the top. I want to do this. I want to hurt this person. I want to do this. But y'all fucked up inside. Y'all calling on ancestors, and these ancestors said that's not what we believe in. Being spiritual is not about hurting people. I mean, you're going to defend yourself when people attack you, but it's about helping one another and loving one another, growing. That's why God gave certain powers to certain people, because God knew that person's heart. That's why everyone is gifted, but everyone is not chosen, because a lot of people have a lot of envious, jealousy, deception about them. They want to hurt people for no reason. And the reason why they want to hurt people is because they're not healed. They hate on everybody. They blame everybody for what they went through. But you can't hurt somebody for something you went through. So a lot of y'all need to forgive yourself. A lot of y'all spirit is saying it's a workaholic and y'all tired. Y'all running your fingers to the bone. All right, you're not enjoying life. You're working so much. Next thing you know, you used to be 25, now you 55. And where that time went is because you working and working and working. All right, spirit is saying take time to live life like it's your last, because tomorrow it's not promised. All right. A lot of y'all, once again, it's going to be going through an ending. July is Leo is starting tomorrow. Get that candle going and stuff like that. Y'all walking into y'all greatness. This is going to open a lot of doors and possibilities in the earthly realm and the spiritual realm. Those that pick Pal 2, you're going to be verbally talking more, expressing yourself more, communicating more, setting boundaries. This is your life purpose. When we go into Leo, see a lot of y'all going to be helping a lot of people. I mean, helping millions and millions of people. People are going to start coming to y'all. Y'all going to have that balance, because whatever this is going, it's going to open it up. You're not going to be so shy anymore. You're going to be like, I said no, I'm tired, I'm not doing it. Respect me, I respect you. A lot of y'all need to let go of that welcome mat. Take that welcome mat off your head and off your front door. When you do that, you're welcoming all types of spirits in your house, in your home. So you have to stop doing that. All right? Under balance, like I said, y'all going to get that balance of the light and the dark. You're going to find out who's for you and who's against you. A lot of y'all are very confused at this time. It's because some of y'all frenemies and enemies are sending a confusion spell. So that's why you feeling lost. That's why you got blockages, because the enemy knows how powerful you are and don't want you to walk in your power. A lot of y'all got the 3 of knives and the 8 of baskets. Walking away from being hurt. Walking away from them people that always want to hurt you. You tired being in that vibration. This is what I'm saying. A lot of y'all going to start setting boundaries. You're not going to be people pleasers anymore. All right. For pile 3. Pile 3, family means everything to y'all. Y'all going to start healing y'all family. Y'all going to start doing more family outings. All your family members that you haven't spoken to, it's like you're going to call and say, I'm here for you. I know we agree to disagree, but I'm always here for you. I love you. I'm sending you love, light, and healing. You know, just remember, we serve the same God. I just don't do it the way you do it. Spirit said also, you need to continue to pray for your family. Ask them, God, to put a protective shield around your family, bless them and keep them alive. Also, by you healing your ancestral line and getting to know your ancestors, this is when the abundance is going to start coming in. No more thinking about the past. You're starting to focus on you and your future. All right. A lot of y'all have an emotional decision y'all have to make. Some of y'all is like, I love my mom, but being my mom is going through something, I'm just going to have to love her from a distance. You can also heal that relationship with your mother, whether she's alive or not alive, by writing a letter, reading it out loud in the mirror, and burning it. You do this until you release everything, until you're ready to confront your mother. And if your mother's alive and she triggers you, that means you have something to work on, okay? A lot of y'all, because y'all got abundance is coming in for y'all. Y'all going to be sitting pretty. Y'all going to be able to travel the way y'all want to travel. Y'all going to be able to help people that God places on your heart to help. A lot of y'all going to be traveling. A lot of y'all going to Louisiana, NOLA. A lot of y'all are going to Florida at this time. I don't know why, but in Georgia. So those 3 states, I see a lot of traveling going back and forth. When y'all go back and forth to these 3 states, y'all going to be definitely connecting with y'all ancestors, especially the ones from NOLA. These are these Geechee ancestors that you're really going to start seeing now. All right. I keep hearing now is the time, and y'all going to embrace this moment. Any questions? Because we got 15 minutes. Any questions for me regarding auras or things like that? Just let me know. I know, and I'm so happy for your spiritual adventure journey shifting. I'm glad you connected. You definitely gonna feel it next month. You played the flute too. Y'all better start playing for your ancestors. I'm telling you. Play for your ancestors. They would teach you how to play. I'm telling you, they taught me how to play that. And I sing like Monday was Papa Legba. And I was like singing a song to Papa Legba. Yeah. I've been to NOLA. French Quarter and Bourbon Street was very spiritual for me. I felt, that's where I met Baron Samedi in New Orleans. I met him there. It was very different for me. And the person that I went with, she was not spiritual, so she couldn't relate to what I was going through. And she was like, you okay? I'm like, yeah. So next time I go, I really want to go with someone spiritual so they'll be able to understand me and to help me. Because sometimes, you know, you get mounted, you know, and you need someone there to help you. Because when you get mounted, you can also pass out. And then it's like they slay you in the spirit and you don't remember nothing, you know, things like that. That happens a lot. A lot of y'all going to get a lave tete. A lave tete. It's a Creole word for head washing. A lot of y'all are going to be getting a head washing by a priest or a priestess, and this is going to remove a lot of blockages, and this is how you're going to know who crowns you. You'll meet your spiritual mother or your spiritual father from a lave tete, okay? That's where you meet the person that guards your crown. Any questions? A lot of y'all will be getting a lave tete. A lot of y'all just don't have Orishas. I'm telling you, a lot of y'all have a Lawaz around y'all too. And y'all just gravitate more to the Orishas. Y'all really need to get to know the Lawaz too. Okay? Orishas are deities, Lawaz are spirits. Spirits that was once human too. The Orishas was human too. So a lot of y'all are going to get a lavete. I don't know the African word for it, but I know the Creole word for it. Lavete means head washing. So, oh, they said feeding your Ori. Feeding your Ori is a head washing. Yes, you will get a lavete journey shifting, and in Orishas it's called feeding your Ori. So yes, you will, and then you'll know who crowns you. You will know who's your guardian. Once you get crowned, it's the most, not your goddess crown. I'm talking about your spiritual ancestor crown. It's very intriguing. It's beautiful. Now, when you get crowned by God, you're just going to overflow with tears. I remember when I got crowned. I got my goddess crown. It was so, I would never forget it. I was crying and everything like that. But yes, you will. She opened up a lot of your crown chakra. So a lot of your stuff is in the ocean of forgetfulness. Your past has been taken off of you journey. So that's a good thing. You're getting ready to start your spiritual journey more. If you want to be mentored, ask them to send you someone to mentor you journey, because you're going to have a lot of things you're not going to understand. So ask them to guide you and send you to the proper mentor that you're going to need. All right. It doesn't necessarily be me. It could be somebody else, but you need that guidance. So ask them to help you. Okay. You already met your Caribbean ladies, so you're on your way. You really got to start covering your head up more when they tell you to. You're welcome. Anything else, guys? Anything else y'all would like to know? Once again, y'all got to get y'all grimoire, y'all book of shadows. Okay, your book of shadows is blank pages. You write down your dreams. You write down whatever spirit tell you. If I give you something, you write it down for you. This is your power. This is everything. You see, this is what real paper looks like. It's brown. It's not white. So you need to get you one. This is shaped like a tree. This is going to help you. Yep. You need to. That's your power. That's your essence. And an unruly spirit can latch on to you. Those, I got that off Amazon. It popped up. And I was like, why is this popping up? Y'all want me to get it? They said yes. So I bought it off of Amazon because I'm always journaling, especially when I'm teaching. I write it down so I can teach y'all so I won't forget. So sometimes y'all see me reading because I get a lot of wisdom and knowledge and things, and I write that down, and that goes in there. Because normally when spirit give you something, if you don't write it down, you will forget. and they don't like to repeat themselves. Thank you, Melissa. But yes, that's where you get it. That is your book of shadows. Melissa, you definitely need one. It doesn't have to be the one that I have, like, but you need one because your Lama Damas is ready to start dealing with you, girl. That yellow one, she's really trying to deal with you. Any other questions? So I taught y'all the different colors of auras and their meanings. I taught you that right is to give, left is to take. Like I said, I spoke upon Palladians. There's 19 star seeds. Okay, everyone's not a earth angel. A lot of y'all are star seeds. A lot of y'all are connected to the Orion belt, the Seven Sisters, the Arcturians, the Anunnakis. That's why a lot of y'all are indigo, crystal, rainbow children, because y'all connected to use that star seeds down there. That was my daughter. Excuse me. She's always hungry, talking about cook. So yeah. Any questions that I can help you with? Now, those that got their kit was spiritually picked for you. All right. So what's in that bag, you need to add to it what spirit tells you to add to it. And that's going to be your own personal collection that you're going to start using divination with. You're going to divine in that. Okay. So when you get it, that's just a starter. And then say you go somewhere and you see something, spirit said, add that onto it. It could be a feather. It could be a pop top, bottle top that you find outside. Spirit is saying that you need to add that. So they'll tell you what to add to that. All right. Chest pains. Chest pains is the energy, palpation. I've been having it a lot too. It's that energy of releasing things from your heart. That's another reason why you've been tired and sad, Mija. It's because it's releasing. All right, Cherry. So and send me your address too. So that's another reason why you feeling that way, Ashley. You know, it's because of that. They releasing a lot of stuff. Because I was having it bad. And I ate an edible. And I thought it was the kind that calmed me. It was the one that made me go into an anxiety attack. I was like, oh, man. So I was dealing with that. I'm hearing Maraha Hall, you are medium. So they doing something to enhance your mediumship. Okay, so they working on your spiritual side so you can listen more and talk to spirits more, maybe see more. So yeah, I'm hearing that. A lot of y'all got a jumping eye too. If it's your left side, that's spirits. Also, a lot of y'all hands are itching really bad. Namaste. What's tragic, Melissa? What's tragic? This video will be saved. I was teaching about auras and their colors, Bella B. All those that's late. What's tragic? Money's coming in, but money's leaving fast, Journey. You know what I'm saying? But also, yes, that your left eye, you around a lot of spirits. You need to tap in. Hey, J Knock, you need to tap in. Yeah, them edibles, this one of them slow creeps. I forgot all about it. And all of a sudden I was like, oh shit. I mean, I was like this, like home alone. It started my anxiety. And I had PTSD for being in a coma. So I get triggered more easily now. And I was like, I took the wrong edible. I shouldn't have did that. Your father's side of the family is trying to talk to you, Cherry. That's swollen hands or energy. The energy, when you're going through this energy thing, spiritual baths with Epsom salt is going to be your best friend. Drinking water with lime in it or lemon in it is going to be your best friend too. I'm telling you, y'all really going to start feeling it the next 3 weeks. Y'all going to be feeling shit. Especially on 8/8 because Leo season officially starts tomorrow. So the portal opens up tomorrow, and the strongest is going to be 8/8. Yep, that's your dad's side of the family, Cherry. You know what you got to do, baby girl. And you know I'm here for you. And it's going to be a heavy burden, but you know what you got to do. Yeah, spiritual baths, a lot. A lot. Yes, Leo season's coming up. So the portal opens up tomorrow, but the strongest day is going to be 8/8. That's why y'all feeling it now. Y'all really feeling it, especially if you had Leo placements. Y'all really going to be feeling it. Yeah, my heart goes for you, baby girl. Like I said, I'm here for you. I'm here for you. I've been doing Reiki like nothing since that's why y'all haven't seen me like y'all want to see me, because people been booking Reiki sessions with me, and it's been making me tired because I really don't do that much if I do them all the time. But because you a Leo, J Knock, you're going to feel it. You really going to feel your spiritual transition, J Knock. So yeah. So I know this is a weeknight. This live will be saved. Oh, I have a lady coming. Her name is Amani Muhammad. Right? She makes she makes prayer cloths to help you with praying that you put over there. She has a group called Save the Babies. She's going to be introducing herself next Wednesday and stuff on how to heal. I've been praying and manifesting on this retreat, and it's going to be in Tennessee. They showed me Tennessee. I'm going to do more research on it, and I'll let you know about this. So it will be in Tennessee. It's where I can drive down there so I can bring all my tools and things like that. This is going to help. I'm going to teach you 4 of the Reiki symbols that y'all can do on each other and do on yourself. So this is really about healing and everything. So it's going to be a lot of emotional bonding, things like that. Eventually, I'm going to go take it to Puerto Rico. Um, so whenever Spirit tells me, but the first one is definitely going to be in Tennessee. It's going to be in nature because a lot of y'all need to connect with nature. It's going to be a lot of healing. All right. So it is coming. Yeah, Tennessee is very spiritual. Very spiritual. So it's going to be there for those that can join. I'm going to be happy. And those who can't, it'll be done video if I can get somebody to video it. But yeah, it's going to be doing that. I'm going to teach y'all how to properly sage ritual, because when y'all don't understand, when y'all do sage, y'all opening up portals. And if you don't close portals, things come through that you don't want to come through. Okay? And it disrupts a lot of stuff. It fucks up the rotation. Spirits on your left side. Spirits is telling you they're around. They changing your perception of your eye. Your right hand itching. Itchy means money's coming. Money is coming to you. You're coming into some money. That's what that means. A lot of y'all going to be getting abundance money in the month of July, the month of August. I don't know why I keep thinking we're in June. A lot of y'all, a lot of good things are going to happen to y'all in the month of August, because a lot of y'all already went through y'all bad karma. Y'all already paid the price. Y'all already did the dues. You paid your dues. Now you get ready to get rewarded. And for those that haven't paid their dues, you're going to go through it. Yep, y'all not saging. That's what I'm saying. It's a ritual. That's why if you don't know what you're doing, you need to stop. Invest in some Vista powder, what I was telling people. Okay? So a lot of y'all are getting ready to step into that Lionsgate portal. Y'all gonna have some money coming in, love coming in, being that your spiritual going off the charts. It's like y'all timeline jumping. I did a timeline jump yesterday. I actually felt myself jump out of my body. And it's like you know those movies where they charge your heart and you jump. I jumped. I looked at the clock, 11:11. I jumped again. It was 1:11. No, 12:12. Then 1:11. Then 3:3. And I'm like, what the hell? And I did a reading today. And sometimes people come back and say, I got a message for you. They said, did you know you timeline jumped yesterday? I said, yeah, I felt every bit of that motherfucker too. So I timeline jump, and a lot of y'all, hola mija, a lot of y'all going to be timeline jumping. And it's like it's going to jar you. And you're going to be like, what the hell just happened? It's because you jumped out of one thing and another. You literally jump. Yeah, and you timeline jump. Yeah. You've been a good girl. But, yep, it's time. Alafia. So, yep, a lot of y'all are timeline jumping. I don't like that feeling because I can feel ungrounded. It's feeling like I'm having a seizure and I'm coming out of my body. I don't like that feeling, but it did. Now I'm waiting to see what's going to happen in this timeline. Yeah, when you do that, you're timeline jumping. And they showed me the timestamps when I did it. So I timeline at 11:11. I timeline at 12:12, 1:11, and 3:3. They made sure I looked at the time. They quick to do that. And I was dreaming weird stuff too. I mean, it was bright colors. I've never noticed me dreaming in colors before, but last night everything was in bright colors. I mean, colors. That's all I kept seeing is colors. I was like, dang, my dreams are in living colors. I never really pay attention to that. And I was like, okay. And my dream was in French, Creole. Normally I dream in English. I was up there speaking it. So I was like, so I don't know where I'm at. But in this timeline jump, I'm new. So that's part of why I've been feeling sick to my stomach. I can't eat certain foods. I woke up, my face was swollen. So sometimes my videos are late because I'm going through an ascension and my face is swollen. I'm like, what the hell did I eat? Something I'm eating. So I'm changing again because I will break out in webs and hives and things like that. That's my body rejecting energy. Also, I know when someone's sending me something, I break out in hives, webs. I'm like, someone's sending me shit and my body's rejecting it. That's another sign you know when somebody's sending you stuff. When they wake you up at 3 o'clock in the morning and you see a face, the first name you think of, that person's doing shit to you. You need to go take a bath and protect yourself. That's how you know. God is waking you up, say you need to pray because someone's working you. That's why they do it at the witching hour at 3 o'clock in the morning. People get up, they stay up just to hurt you. So now you're going to be so sensitive. They're going to start showing you and telling you who's doing shit to you. So, any questions about that? So start paying attention because y'all really going to start getting more sensitive If you let somebody go and you don't talk to him or her no more, this person was like crazy, toxic, and all of a sudden you just thinking about them all of a sudden, that person's doing work, they trying to bind you to them or they manifesting you. This is how you know. Everybody's getting COVID. Y'all going through a spiritual death. Y'all going through a spiritual death. Y'all have to go through this, a death and rebirth. So once you come out of this and once you heal, you're going to be more sensitive. Okay? So trust me, I understand. I understand. Death means a new you. That's what death means. Not physically dying. Spiritually, death means the old you is dying and your new you is coming alive. That's what I mean by death. Not a spirit, not like physically dying. I don't see you dying no way soon, Diane. So not that type of death. This has to die, your spiritual death. So a lot of y'all are healing. A lot of y'all getting COVID because y'all moving too fast. And Spirit said you're going to have to slow down. So this is a way that you slowing down and you have to spend time alone. Because a lot of y'all don't want to spend time alone. So when you have COVID, you have to spend time alone and get to know you and your team. That's why a lot of y'all going through this because y'all don't want to be alone. Y'all don't want to heal. So they forcing you to. Sometimes God let you go through something for a reason. How do you do a quick spiritual bath? So have I. I've been alone for some years, but now you ain't going to be alone for long, Bella B. Spiritual baths. You don't always have to sit down for a spiritual bath, okay? You can take a shower. You can boil some herbs like a tea, pour it in a bowl, all right? And then you're going to take your regular shower, and then you're going to pour that from head down all the way down. Sometimes when you're trying to remove something from you, like a hex, a curse, black magic, or banishing, or breaking a cord, you don't want to sit in it. You want to stand up in it. You don't want to sit in that. Now, spiritual bath you sit in is like connect to your God and goddesses, things like that, healing, self-love, an energy bath, or aura clean. Then you want to sit in it, okay? So whichever you dealt with, you feeling like a spiritual bath, they will put, if you ask, they'll tell you what to do. Things will start coming to your head, and then you'll start doing it. I always say, what do you want me to take? If you want me to make you the herbs for it, I can make the herbs for you. You boil it, you do what you do with it. I have a lot of herbs, and I'm going to be teaching about different herbs and oils per journey. So yes, you don't always have to sit in your spiritual bath. You don't want to sit in stuff you're removing. You don't want to sit in that. You want to stand up so it can go down the drain. So spiritual baths, why they call spiritual baths? Because you pray over it and you add herbs and the elements to it. That's why it's called a spiritual bath. You never towel dry. Reason why you don't towel dry, because whatever herbs and oils you put in that, you wiping it off. You want it to absorb in your body to do the work. That's what a spiritual bath is for. All right? Is this making sense to y'all? You can add crystals to spiritual baths, but certain crystals you have to be careful because they toxic. If they get wet, they melt, break. So be careful what you put in your spiritual bath. Y'all can collect rainwater. Rainwater is free. You don't have to give an offering because it comes from God. You can bless it and you can put some in your spiritual bath too. That'll help you. Like today it was raining. I went outside and I asked God to purify me, remove anything that was on me that shouldn't be on me. I was in the ground barefoot, and all of a sudden it was sprinkling. All of a sudden it started pouring down raining. So I guess I had a lot of shit on me. And I said, thank you. And I went in the house and I let myself air dry, and I put some other clothes on. So I got baptized But so that purified me, and I felt so much better. My energy was good. My headache left. What do you mean remove the game? I don't understand. But you're welcome. But that's what I'm doing. Start getting the habit of collecting rainwater. Place it on your altar. I'm telling you, you can use that in some of your rituals. You can add it to your spiritual bath, any type of your spiritual sprays, things like that, because it's blessed by God. Okay, they said 8:30, so I have to go. So you got me for 17 minutes, and then I'm gonna go. Anything else? Also remember, any divination tool is a portal. Cards, coins, dowsing rods, pendulums, uh, runes, charms, bones, anything is a portal. So you have to constantly protect yourself when you're doing it. All right, you have to, because they're portals. Yes, ma'am. Storm water is good for revengeful work. If you want to send back to sender that someone's doing stuff to you, storm water is very good for that. Beach water is good for purging negativity, psychic attacks, things like that. But anytime you get water from the beach, river, lake, you have to give an offering. Only thing you don't give an offering for is rainwater, because it's a free from God. It's a blessing. You don't have to leave an offering for that, but any other type of water you take, you have to leave an offering. It's a gratitude. For beach water, any melons, honeydew, watermelon, cantaloupe, white cake, white flowers, money. Rivers and lakes is pumpkin, squash, eggs with honey. It can be white eggs, brown eggs. You just dump it in there. Candy, money. It's always an offering. Anytime you take nature, like an acorn or witch burrows or black walnuts that be falling, if y'all got a black walnut tree, y'all better start collecting those walnuts. Give an offering, because black walnuts is good for breaking curses, hexes, and cord cutting. So a lot of y'all have black walnut trees that be in parks. They in those yellow, greenish type of circle things. That's a black walnut. Y'all better start collecting stuff. Nature gives gifts all the time. Yep. Nature gives gifts all the time. Acorns is good for prosperity, blessings. Y'all need to start. God gives you gifts. Nature gives y'all gifts all the time. The dandelions that grow in your yard, those yellow dandelions, is good for spiritual attachments. It's good for breaking curses also. You're going to get it, rinse it off with salt water, boil it, and you can got a tea right there. You can dump over you. God always give you herbs. It's in your front yard. Pecans. I don't know. I have to look up that one, because I never use pecans, but I'll let you know, Sister McWhite. All right. But God always give y'all, yeah, always. There's always. Y'all have not cilantro, cilantro. Cilantro is grows in y'all front yard. It's not cilantro. It doesn't even smell like cilantro. It's culantro, Cul. That was good for spirits trying to enter into your body. It grows in your front yard. Because of the pesticides and stuff, you have to cleanse it off with salt water and stuff. Get all that off, and then boil it in a tea. So you have a lot of herbs in your front yard that's very good for protection. Butter is good for magical protection. I'm going to teach about that. Your own butter, not margarine, butter. Sesame seeds is good for money. So if you want to do some money stuff, sesame seed and allspice, baby, that's your money right there. Okay? There's different herbs for everything. I'm trying to help y'all out. A lot of y'all are spending a lot of money on stuff and it's in your front yard. You can go to a tienda, Hispanic grocery store. They have all the herbs for cheap. You can go to $1.25 tree, stock up on your herbs, okay? It's in there. Parsley, oregano. You know, there's things there. I'm dropping dimes for y'all, all right? Some of y'all are overdoing it now. Your mugwort, I would not buy that off Amazon. You got to go to Mountain Rose Herbs. It's from Colorado. I've been with them for a while and I drink their stuff. So I get my mugwort from Mountain Rose Herbs. They kind of pricey, but sometimes it's worth it. Sometimes you have to pay money for things that's worth it. But other herbs, it's in the grocery store. And I want to teach on that. All right. There's a lot of stuff that y'all can help. There's two little children jumping in front of me. That's why I look like that. But yeah, there's different things. Okay, you got to understand our ancestors. They didn't have what we have, so they had to use what they did. They grew their own stuff. Okay, y'all need to learn to grow your own herbs. You can grow it inside the house. Even if you don't have if you have an apartment, it can be in your windowsill. You can grow thyme, rosemary, oregano, mint, things like that. To make your own Florida water. I can give you the recipe to make your own Florida water. Reason why is because you blessing it. You have faith. Okay? Because I know y'all keep ordering that gets expensive, so y'all can make your own. Yep, oregano is good for upper respiratory problems. So yeah, I know who it is, the little kids. They call the Marasa twins. That's on my Haitian side. They want attention, they'll jump. I didn't give them no candy Monday because I didn't have none. They want candy. So they telling me they want some candy. They are very powerful healers too. The Marasa twins. And Orisha is Obija, something like that on the Orisha side. So yeah, you have your own herbs right there that help you. Grapeseed oil is good for money. Let me see. Olive oil is good for protection. Like if you want to make your own anointing oil, prayer oil, protection oil, you're going to use olive oil. Almond oil is good for money. Olive oil is good for protection. Grapeseed is good for protection. Avocado is good if you're going to make anything for your skin, things like that. So there's very reason, and they also have coconut oil does not expire. The fractionated coconut oil doesn't have a lifespan, but everything else have a lifespan. So you have to understand that it will go rancid. So it's good to know that bay leaves, basil, or two different things have two different spiritual meanings. Lavender, if you want to draw in good spirits, drink some lavender tea, meditate. That will bring in the malevolent spirits towards you. Taking a bath in lavender will help draw in good spirits. Okay, there's herbs everywhere. So yeah, they want some candy. I feel them at night. They'll come jump on my bed, and I'll be like, because they're little children. They snitch on people too. They'll tell me what I want to know. You know, I'm like, can you tell me about this? And they'll tell me. and I just give them a piece of candy. Once you get to know your ancestors and your team and you reading people, that's how you get your information. I'm telling you. That's why I said get to know your spiritual team. Okay, 8 minutes and counting. Anything else I can help you with? Yeah, it is. When you learn different herbs, aloe, get you an aloe vera plant. That's going to help you a lot. Aloe is very good. A lot of spiritual things. Aloe is good for healing. Aloe is good for protection. Um, you're welcome. That's what I'm here for, to share. Some things I'm not going to share with everybody because, you know, I'm only giving y'all appetizers. Some things you have to pay for, like getting mentored to take one of my classes. But stuff that my ancestors tell me to share with y'all, they share with me, so I'm going to share with y'all. A lot of things don't have to put a price on it. That's another reason why I get blessed, is because I give without expecting anything in return. So I always get blessed, you know. So y'all need to learn to get in that vibration. Sometimes you give and don't expect nothing back, because when you bless something, God triples your blessing. And he always go back and say, when I was hungry, you fed me. When I was naked, you clothed me. So I feed y'all little bits of appetizers, knowledge, and I get blessed for that, you know. Now, when they tell me to charge, then I'm a charge. But y'all have a lot of stuff, like frankincense water. You can drink frankincense water, but you got to do it correctly. That also, if someone has a spirit trying to possess them, drinking frankincense and myrrh water, and you drink it, makes you vomit. So you vomiting up that spirit. But you have to have the right equation, the right antidote, you know, for that. Just don't go do it and drink it, because I don't want you sick. You have to have the simple ratio for everything. Why, you can go on my website and talk to me through that way. Email me on my website where it says contact me, and do it that way, because a lot of y'all blowing up my Instagram. So I prefer that you go through my website and contact me. All right. It's best to do it that way. I respond when I get there. I will respond. Trust me, I always try to respond. So go through my website to contact me. Because, you know, everybody, every day I wake up with like 30 messages, and I'm like, you know, you got to understand, I will help you. But if this is something that you need advice on, I'm going to tell you to book a consultation. You know, some things I'm not going to, I give advice, but also sometimes when I give a free question and I answer it, y'all go to the next one, y'all go to the next one, y'all go to the next one. And that's not fair to me. So contact me through my website contact, and I will answer you. The protection you need, yes, I always teach about protection. Yes, I will. Yes, I will. I will. So y'all have 4 minutes. I'm not being an asshole when I say that. It's because people do take advantage of me, because they take my kindness for weakness. They say one question leads to 50 questions, and that's not fair. So it's like you have to go through my website and book it that way. All right? It's only fair. My class is August 11th and 12th. It will be done via Zoom. I will teach you everything. Okay, we got 3 minutes. Also, if y'all want to buy products from me, it says message me. Okay, message me through my website. All right, I prefer it that way. It's more professional, and I can keep accurate with that. So when you message me through Instagram or Facebook, I don't like that because it's fucking up the rotation. I have a certain plan, because when y'all do that, y'all fucking it up for everybody else. If you want to book a reading with me, book it through my website, because if you book it through Instagram and Facebook Messenger, you fucking it up for the people that booked it on my website, and it's throwing me off. And I don't like to be thrown off. Y'all need to follow the rules just like everybody else follow the rules. There's no shortcuts in this, because y'all fucking up my rotation. And that's not fair for the people that paid in book. You know, it's like some of y'all are lazy. Y'all rather just come to me on Messenger instead of going through my website. And that's not fair for people. And I have to keep saying this. When y'all call me, it cuts off my business thing when I'm giving somebody a reading. I ask so many times, do not call me, text me. Okay? Y'all fucking up the rotation, and I don't like being angry, but sometimes y'all push me to be angry, and I don't like to be angry. That's not me. I'm trying to better myself, but it's like some of y'all just like, fuck you, Sandrea. I'm going to do it anyway. And that pisses me off, because anytime you mess with somebody that I'm mentoring or giving a reading to, you know what? It's going to piss me off. So I'm being honest. Y'all fucking up the rotation. I ask you nicely. It's very simple. Go to my website, contact me, type in what you want to know. I will respond. Because half the time it don't be about shit. And I'm like, what the fuck? Really? So y'all have to stop, because y'all would, if y'all was me, y'all would do the same thing. You respect me, I respect you. It's very simple. I'm a loving person. But sometimes it's like y'all overdo the damn things. I mean, really, y'all fucking up the rotation. And when y'all do that, y'all fuck it up for everybody else. So I'm just being honest with y'all. Okay, Journey, that's fine. You know, puff, puff, pass. Fucking with my spirituality is like fucking with my emotions, because I take it very serious. So y'all gonna have to do it that way. So yeah, Journey, go ahead and do that, and I send out the kit to you, and then when it gets close to time, I will send out the ID and for y'all to get into the Zoom. So it's 8:30. It's 8:30. It's 8:30. So I'm gonna let y'all go. It was nice. Like I said, this will be saved. So y'all have a good night. Peace, love, and light. Namaste. Asheo.